Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy back with another episode of the Perfect Talk podcast. You know how it's going down. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. On this episode, we got to talk about Halloween costumes going wrong. People make the same mistake every year, and this year is no different. You know we got to shine a spotlight on him, man. Also, we got to give thoughts and prayers to Matthew Perry. We got to talk about the show he was on and the impact he had on all his fans. We got to talk about Joe Smith and his wife Kisha. You know what I mean? I know y'all seen the back and forth that they had on social media, but now it's just spiraling out of control. What's going on in these streets, man? And also, we got to give our flowers to Missy Elliot and Kool Herc. They are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where they should be, baby. I see y'all right there, and you know I salute y'all, man. It is the Perfect Talk podcast, baby. Let's get it. Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy back with another episode of the Perfect Talk podcast, man. How's it going down to everybody out there? Peace and love, man. What happened this last week, man? It's the first week of November, so we just celebrated Halloween. Go check out my Instagram. You can check out the costumes I did. Me and my daughter rocking out. It's right there at Plickapeasy on Instagram. Go follow the Perfect Talk page too at Perfect Talk Radio right there on Instagram, just to shout them out a little bit. But let's get right into it, man. It's the Perfect Talk podcast, and it's time for Plicka's Spotlight Story. Like I said, Halloween just passed, man, and it's real easy to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Costumes could go wrong. You could be trying too hard. And everybody's favorite Kardashian, the Bash, Khloe Kardashian, got caught in the crosshairs this past year, man. She decided that she was going to go as, I want to say one of the Bratz, right? Those are like the little toys that the girls play with, a Bratz doll. And her tone just seemed to be a little bit darker than everybody else. In fact, people didn't even really recognize that at first. It was called blackfishing. I had to look up the term because I wasn't even familiar with what blackfishing was, man. I'm like, you know what I mean? What is that? But let me pull up the definition of blackfishing for y'all right now. They say blackfishing is the act of someone who is not black pretending to be black with the use of methods of makeup, tanning, or technology like filters or Photoshop. I'm not sure what you used. I'm assuming tanning or some type of like spray tan or something like that to achieve the tone. But it just, was received with some backlash. Comments said the blackface is clear here. Another one said, no way is this Khloe Kardashian. It's giving Jessie Nelson. So I guess Olivia Pearson, Kim Kardashian, Khloe, and Natalie Hawkrow all decided to be Bratz dolls, and they took this picture together, but Khloe seemed to be the one that got the brunt of the backlash from everybody else. Yeah, you always get people accused of the blackface or the blackfishing or whatever it is whenever they change their tone up a little bit. I'm not sure what she's trying to do, man. I miss the thick Khloe, man. I feel like the thick Khloe wouldn't have done this, you know what I mean? She would have had a dude by her side that would have been tapped on the shoulder like, nah, that's not a good look, Khloe. You know what I mean? And she ain't had nobody in this scenario to do that for her, and it's sad, you know what I mean? But Khloe, you might be able to bounce back, but you got to learn from the people around you also, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my guy Keegan Michael Key, who showed up to Heidi Klum's Halloween party, and he had his wife with him, and you know what I mean? His wife was white, and you know what I mean? Just to make sure she ain't get no issue. She went whiteface on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to go the opposite direction, Khloe, just to stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? So do what you got to do, man. Shout out to Heidi Klum. She showed up with the wild peacock costume, going crazy out there in these streets. Heidi Klum always been winning for Halloween. Winning or I guess going above and beyond, depending how you look at it, depending how it was judged. But yeah, Khloe, man, you need someone that she got black friends. I don't even understand how this slipped through the cracks. You gotta keep the circle around you. Maybe you hanging with Tristan too much. I don't know what's going down, but you gotta look at the people around you. Be like, how y'all let this happen? Right now, we're gonna take it, man, over to my next favorite segment. It's called Have You Heard? That's when I hear a headline in the news, and you know what I mean, I bring it to the table, let y'all know, man. First one up is a sad one, man. We got to give rest in peace shout out to my man Matthew Perry, aka Chandler Bing from Friends. You know what I mean? He passed away at the age of 54 last week. He was found passed away in his hot tub on October 28th, 2023. They said no foul play was suspected. Matthew Perry suffered from addiction, abuse, drug abuse. He had addiction issues. He wrote about it very famously in his memoir, spoke about it very openly, just about the issues that he had during his time of acting on Friends. And after that, Um, it hit me hard. It's one of those you remember where you were at when it happened type of when you found out about it. And it's one of those like, nah, I ain't believe it at first, but yeah, passed away at 54. Left, a lot of fans in shock. Left everybody in shock. Left his former castmates in shock. I believe the funeral was a few days ago, and yeah, he worth a lot of money as well. That seems to be the new headline. This is popping up a lot. Like what's going to happen with his inheritance with the money that he left behind. Because I don't believe he was married. I don't know. I don't think he has any kids. So, you know what I mean? It's worth a lot of money out there. He's making a lot of money off of that Friends show. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. But thoughts and prayers to friends and family of Matthew Perry. And just all the fans out there. Because when you get to know these people on a television show, you kind of feel like you know them. But in this particular situation, I think Chandler often, I don't know if y'all watch the show Friends, but if you do, like Chandler stole the scenes a couple times. He's a funny dude. So Matthew Perry definitely brought, a lot of comedy to that role in the show, and will be missed. Have you heard? Ex-NBA player Joe Smith went viral this week when his wife filmed an argument between him and her over him finding out recently about her HOF page. If you don't know what that means, you can go look it up. I'm sure you know, but basically it's an adult site. And Joe was not a fan of his wife being on there. Or Kisha Chavis, Kisha Chavis. I'm not sure how they pronounce it.
Got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could have just talked to me before you did it. That's yo. That's up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say f me or f up. It's not f up.
Recording me, what you doing?
Listen, it's not f up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. So why should I have to tell you? My choice, my body, my choice.
I'm your partner. You're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no solution.
You knew who the I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
Thought that I would never have to go back to anything like
I knew
this
that
again.
beforehand, but not, no.
That's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously, it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
I know her name back in the day because apparently, if you've seen the argument and you seen what came out, at one point she tells Joe, you know what I mean? You know what I was doing when you met me, Joe. And, people looked into that, wanted to see what she meant by that, and come to find out, she has done work in the adult industry under the alias of Yasmin Penn Davis. Looks like she's done some movies and films such as Case of the Black Booty, My Baby Got Back 7, NYP Blue. It's a very clever name. And just another one say that I can't even mention, but very seasoned actress in the industry. Now when I first saw this video, I was like, I hope this is fake. I hope Joe is in on it and they're just doing this to get the publicity, to hype for her page or whatever the case. Because as sad as that would be the better of the two scenarios and not what's really or what appears to be playing out, where it looks like this is a dispute between Joe and his wife, not only over her personal page that she has without him knowing about it, but also they might have had other marital issues, and this is all coming to the head because of that. Things such as infidelity. She's been on the press tour talking and revealed that some other side girl revealed to Joe about her having a page and what she had going on, and that was the cause of it. Man, it hurts because I'm sure I got in my collection of basketball cards, I'm sure I got a Joe Smith card in there somewhere, you know what I mean? And we just seen Will Smith have his week where he was getting shaved. So it's like, it's not looking good for you out there if your last name's Smith, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't want to see Joe go out like this. I wanted to see better things from my guy. Like I said, I'm still holding on to hope that this is all like publicity stunt just to get them trending and just to get it out there. But if it's not, it's a sad cautionary tale. And it also goes to show you that, like, You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You know what I mean? I know you heard that one before. You can't. You gotta see people for who they are, especially when they show you who they are. And this is another example of that. But time's gonna reveal itself. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Kisha Chavis, aka Yasmin Penn Davis, whatever she's going by these days. And the reason that this one stuck out to me because they're not young. These ain't young people that's living their lives. This ain't Blueface and Krayshawn. This ain't Sexy Red. You know what I mean? These is grown people. You know what I mean? She'd be in the grown category if she was on the website. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the fact that they would want to play out their whole life on social media is baffling to me. But it shows you that kind of ignorance goes not only for young people but for the older ones as well. Have you heard? Missy Elliot is the first female hip-hop artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man. This past week, we got to give props to Missy, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? First female rapper ever. You know what I mean? And I'm a huge Missy Elliott fan, man. I remember when her first couple albums was coming out, I was buying them crazy. The whole movement that her and Timbaland had. They had the camp with Genuine. Aaliyah was down with them. It was a beautiful thing. So to see Missy getting her flowers now is wonderful. I'm so happy for hip hop. Hip hop turning 50 and doing it the right way. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I got to give props to that. And shout out to Missy, too, because she gave props to all the female rappers that came before her, like MC Lyte, like Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, because, you know what I mean? She knows that she would have never got in there without what they've done and accomplished. And it's just a beautiful thing to see, man, with Hip Hop 50 and all that. Something else that was dope from the DJ side of it was my man DJ Kool Herc was inducted in there. LL Cool J actually was there to introduce him and induct him in there. This award was for artists whose music and performance have directly influenced, inspired, and evolved rock and roll music and youth culture. And if you don't know about DJ Kool Herc, go back and do your homework, you know what I mean, about him. But he basically started what we know as, you know, two turntables and a microphone, this whole hip-hop thing going on, you know what I mean? They say 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx, 1973, there was a party going down and Kool Herc was right there on the ones and twos. I mean, if y'all don't know about my guy Kool Herc, it is very important that you go back and do your homework and just see what my man is all about and what he's doing out in these streets. It's dope. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of hip hop. I'm proud that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is actually giving their flowers out to the people that deserve it and also why they're still alive to get it. And you know what I mean? It was a heavy hitter class too. Willie Nelson got in there. You know what I mean? Rage Against the Machine, Sheryl Crow, George Michael, the Spinners. So the fact that, you know what I mean, Kool Herc and Missy Elliott's in that crowd, it just speaks to how great they are and how great hip hop music is. So salute to Missy Elliott, salute to DJ Kool Herc, salute to all the inductees in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and keep doing what you do. Keep dropping that greatness, man. But yeah, man, I'm up out of here. It's your boy DJ Playboy. Go follow me out there on X at DJ Playboy. Go follow me on Instagram at Plickapeezy, PLICCAPEEZY, and go follow the entire massive at Perfect Talk Radio on Instagram. The movement's right there. Check out the website, www.perfecttalkpodcast.com. Every episode of Perfect Talk Podcast is on there, and everything that we got coming in the new year going to be right there. That's the home for everything, www.perfecttalkpodcast.com. And also, every episode of Perfect Talk Podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud. We're doing big things out here, man, so go check it out, man. Like I said, if you on the YouTube, make sure you hit the notifications, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, hop in the comments, do what you're gonna do, you know what I mean? Say something to your boy, let me know what y'all thinking, let me know what y'all talking about, you know what I mean? It's your guy, DJ Playboy. I'm up out of here, and I want y'all to continue to spread love. It's the Brooklyn way, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Peace.